Okay, we're live. We're live. We're live on the channel. We're live. Here we go. We're live. Got some interesting news for you. There's no point having staff to fill in for me when I'm not available because there's no fucking money in it. There's no money. So, what the fuck can I do then? I can't afford to have fillers, can I? Hey? Can't afford to have fillers. I just got to do my best. Took a bit longer. I don't have X drive RPM. I've got a rear wheel drive. It's not X drive. It's rear wheel drive. Let's run an intro and let's start the show. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury back in the studio. How are you peoples today? What's going on? It took a little bit longer for me to... What happened was I took my car in for an oil and filter change. And somehow I told them, don't reset the computer. They reset the fucking computer. Because it's covered by... It's on a service plan. And I want to get the fuckers to change the oil again because they paid all this money for a fucking service plan. So that's all that happened, okay? So, and because the shows they haven't been the greatest money earners, I can't afford to pay staff. In the old days, I used to have Timmy used to fill in for me. Remember that? I used to have Timmy filling in. Well, he stole the leads. He stole all the leads. And that was that. He stole the leads. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what happened there. The leads were stolen.
Come on, mate, I'm not like the shroom! The shroom! I'm not like the shroom! Answer me call, man. Come on. I'm a big fan, man. Come on. Answer the call, Arch. Love the pontiff! Love the pontiff!
Yep, those were the good old days. Now it's very tough. YouTube is hard. It's very tough. It's hard. It's difficult to scratch out a living. It's hard to scratch out a living. We've got some we've got some comments here. Have a look. Change my engine oil once a year. Don't use car, but drive fast. Best way to protect your engine. BMW do not replace engine oil for 25,000 miles, as BMW suggestion is madness. You're 100% right. I change it every 10,000, not miles, kilometers. Let's go. Let's have a look. So I was a little bit late getting here. That's how it is. B48 engine oil filter housing and cooler looks like a 3D printed plastic part. It has cooling running through it as well. Check YouTube video. Source of oil and coolant leaks. Thank you. Yeah, so that's back to BMW stealer for more punishment. Yeah, thank you, Pork Reaper. The Pork Reaper. Yeah, should be a deal. Oh, I don't want to fuck that up. Urinator. Pluto can barely click a mouse and can only sit or lay down. Thank you. So now it's another 45 minutes. Okay, so what happened is they accidentally reset the fucking computer. That's what happened. He's trying to roll it back and he... Anyhow, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And I'm back on the streams here. Because I want to go down. I'm getting the oil change because I'm going on a road trip. Do you remember? I'm going on a road trip to Melbourne. That's right. I'm going to Melbourne. I want to go on a beautiful road trip to Melbourne. That's what I want to do. Melbourne. So that's how it goes. So I don't have the X drive RPM. I got the rear wheel drive. The X drives in my country is only on the 340, the M340. Okay, Big Al, golden watches. Tan the man and Bear are gone because you don't care about us punters. That's not true. What can I say? Poor Pluto, stream from your BMW. Yes. Guys, we're here. We're back. Later starters, BMW needs urgent oil service and filter change. That's what I said. What can I say? I've got a coffee coming here. Thanks for the coffee. I could use that. Thank you. Thank you. You going for a walk still? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Anyhow, guys, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say indeed? What do we got here? Long live the Pluto AC3. So I actually had a good talk to Bear this morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. I went for a piss. I couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, so I had a talk to Bear. I did have a talk to Bear. I had a good talk to Bear. I like Bear. I always love Bear. Bear is Bear. I always love my bear. I do. I love my bear. Bear's cool. Bear. I love my bear. I always love my bear. I don't have a problem with Bear. What else can I say there? Hey, JJ wants to jump on. Let's get him on there. I'll give him the link. JJ. Had a slight problem with my BMW oil service. Delayed by the mechanic. Okay. We'll see if we can get him on. We'll see if we can get him on. We'll see if we can get him on. That's for sure. What can I say? I had a good chat to Tan as well. Tan's cool. Everything is okay. I want to try and provide better entertainment for you guys there. It's, we want to entertain. We want to entertain and have people who enjoy the streams, and that is the most important thing we can do. We want to make sure the people are enthused. If they're not enthused, I'm not doing my job properly. We gotta make sure that we are enthused. You want to be enthused. And I got to tell you, I got a nice. I spoke to Bear this morning. I had a good talk to him. Yeah, I'm just getting the car ready for the road trip. Plastic BMW parts in a relaxed format. Mechanics kept putting all the 7 and 5 series ahead of the Nanny's 3 series. Thank you. I changed the oil at Shot in the Dark at 5,000 miles no matter what. Good idea, Shot in the Dark. JJ, if you come back, there are no leads per AC3. Plastic BMW parts in a relaxed format. I'm enthused. Yeah. What do we do? Arch, by streaming daily, are you worried you have overworked your people and diluted your brand? Chin up and fuck 'em in the ass, big boy. Thank you. It is pretty it is what it is, guys. It's a difficult audience to crack into. It is hard. Let's see if I can get a few people on here. Who would I like on? I've already sent one to JJ. I'll just send it again to him. What else is going on? We got the Zeal in the house. Bear. Actually, I had a really nice chat to Bear. Fuck, did he send me a long thing? What else we got here? We got Jake. We got let's have a look here. We got Tommy. See if we can get Tommy on. Does Tommy come on? I don't know if he does. Does Tommy come on? Can we get Keslow? Can we dig him out? Can we have more paddock talk? Can we get the Goldberg? Mark Goldberg's always a good friend. I love the Goldberg. The Goldberg is cool. Huff on Smash. I'm trying to get Soyego on, but he doesn't come on no matter what I do. Machine Gun Chris. Hey, I just see what he's doing. Machine Gun, you want to come on? Hey, how you going? Hey, man. I'll just say, hey, man. I'm back in Australia. Perfect time to discuss your watch business. Let's get some leads for you. I am always happy to help. Send that out to Machine Gun Chris. Who else can I send it to? Let me have a look there. Soyego, would he come on? I don't know. Would he come on? Please come on. What do I say to him? Please come on the stream. I want to talk vets. Okay, we'll talk vets. Who else is there? Let's have a look there. I can give you my credit card details. What else is going on? It's all a bit slow. It's all a bit hard. This is just what it is. It is what it is. And let's have a look here. What's Red Shovel up to? Can we possibly get him on? I don't know. Doc BBW. It could be good for him to come on the screen streams now. Doc BBW. Mr. Zoso. What's Zoso up to? Oh, he's saying, okay. No, Diego came back. Okay. Another time. Another time. I would love to talk cars with you. Okay. Okay, I've sent a few emails out there. We got them all done. We're trying to get some punters on the stream. These colonies guys aren't coming. No, no. They don't come on. Hope you're holding up well, man. It's difficult. We'll chat about them soon, okay? Bears just sent me a message. He sent me he said, ask for $50 super chat to read my message. At least make some money. Don't say okay. Yeah, if you want me to read Bear's message, super chat $50. And it's a longy. It's a longy. It's a long one. It is long. And you know, this is what sort of happens, guys. It can be, sometimes it's tough. It is very tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's mean. It's vicious. This is just how it goes. I'm sorry. Life's not always fair. Life is fair is not a word for adults, I'm afraid. Oh, we got a few super chats coming in here. Ross Rachel Brady Network, $5. Arch, much love and support to you, my friend. I'm a supporter and always will be. I love you. Godspeed, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much. So much. Thank you, Ross Rachel Brady Network. What a great comment from the Ross Rachel Brady. Ross Rachel Brady. What a great idea. What a great idea. Ross Rachel Brady. We got Billy Jeans, PhD, member for 7 months. Give us a soul show. Tell us how you really feel. We have got Pavel, member for 31 months. Who banned Knar from StreamYard? I don't think Knar is banned. Let me have a look. Just having a look. No, Knar is not banned. No, he is not banned. I mean, the guy can be a real fucking pain in the ass. I didn't say he was he can be difficult. The Naki Poo can be very difficult at times. He can be. Naki Poo can be a real pain in the ass, but he's not banned. No. No, he's not banned. I didn't ban him. Why would I ban the Naki Poo? I need to extract some moolah. You need to get him to do some punter work. Why would I ban the Naki Poo? Why would I ban him? You know what I mean? Why would I ban Naki Poo? Naki Poo is a great guy. Why not? It is what it is, man. Yeah. Why not? Why not? It is what it is. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. Bababoo, 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 bababa. Hey? A man's got to do what a man's got to do. That's what happens. We got another super chat here. So he's not banned. Naki's not banned. We got Angelic Slayer member for 22 months. It's time I say goodbye. I have done my very best. Fuck, what's going on here? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Angelic? I don't understand that one. Angelic, why is he all a bit strange? It's gone all a bit strange. We try our bestest. We do try our best. And you know, sometimes in life it ain't always free. It's not always free. It's not always easy. Can only do our best. That's exactly. Oh, we got the Narc is on there. Hi, Narc. Hello, Narc. How are you?
I thought I'd jump on before the colony guys jump on.
Hey, no worries there. Let me just remove the knife from my back first. How
which
are
knife
you,
is that? Which knife is that? Which knife is that?
The
Who
one
threw that
went
one?
in my back.
No, I haven't stabbed you in the back, buddy. I don't know where that
You've been doing
narrative
a lot
came
of
from.
work on WN channel.
No, I'm appreciated there. No, look, he fluffs. He's one of the best fluffers out there.
He's
Nicholas
desperate for relevance.
No. He's a good fluffer. Look,
He's desperate. The guy's
no.
desperate.
No, I don't.
He's
You don't.
desperate.
No,
He's
you're desperate.
He. Let me put it to you in relationship terms. He's a slut, and you're not picky.
No. I am picky. You know how good a fluffer is? A fluffer's job is not to make you come, it's make you stay hard. If he makes you come, he's too good. No, his job is to keep you hard for the porno scenes. So I don't want to come. I don't want to waste the load.
Let me just catch up. Next super chat here. I got a member chat. Mookie member for 16 months. Who banned Collector Invest from StreamYard?
No, that's a guilt super chat. No.
I'm just checking. He's not banned. He's not banned. He's not banned.
16 months. He's throwing some of the super chat money he's hoovering up. You know, he made $900 yesterday. He made what you made in 2 minutes. Yeah, he's buying a Cybertruck.
Naki, just slow down. Slow down.
He's buying a Cybertruck.
Slow down.
He told Tommy. Tommy's got a big mouth. Told other people. They told me Mookie is buying a Cybertruck. He's looking at all the super chats that he's making, that he's stealing from you, and there's no 40%. He's making 100 of 100.
Can you blame him? Can you honestly blame him?
No, he does good work, but they have got him and Curly. You see, I've always said it's a symbiotic relationship from Mookie's perspective. Curly, it's a parasitic relationship. See, but if there's no Curly, there's no Mookie. Now, Mookie deserves the money. He does good work, but he's stealing. Him and JJ have stolen all your fucking leads. JJ doesn't need to come on. There's no leads to steal Archie. He couldn't even bother to pretend. I love JJ, but he couldn't even bother to pretend. The last few appearances were phoned in. They were phoned in. Where are the colony guys? You promised the world. Archie, where are the colony guys?
You know what? I got a super chat here from Madman. $50. Let's hear from Bear. Also, Angelic, you can't ever leave us. Sorry, mate. Let me quote you a line, Angelic. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave Hotel California. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave.
You know why Angelic's upset? I'll tell you why. He wants to run his independent show on his channel. Tommy says, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to do it on Mookie's network. He's been strong-armed into running a stream on Mookie's network, and he gets 40%. Mookie gets 60%, Angelic gets 40%. And Tommy says, if you don't run a stream on Mookie's network, I'm not helping you. So that's why he's pissed.
Whose stream? Whose stream?
See, Angelic wants to be independent, run his own stream on his own channel.
What stream are you talking about? Whose stream?
Angelic stream, you fat fuck.
When does Angelic stream?
Hey,
Hey! Yes!
No, his mom. Look, he does it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. And Tommy and him used to do the stream. And Tommy said to Angelic recently, he goes, I can't do a stream unless it's on Mookie's network.
Who said that? Angelic or
Tommy said that to
Tommy's my man.
No, Tommy's a little snake.
Tommy, big bucks. Tommy,
no, he does the ball washing for Curly behind the scenes.
He gets big bucks to be my man. Okay.
No.
Yes,
Look,
yes.
He does the ball washing behind the scenes.
Okay. So to answer your question, Mookie, just very quickly, member for 16 months, who banned Collector Invest from StreamYard? Now, let me tell you something. When I run the show, I do let Collect Investor on. Okay, I do. When Luxy Poo runs the stream, he sometimes doesn't want to let him on. And the reason is Collector Invest is fucking hard to work with. The guy is hard to work with. Okay? He's not fucking easy. It's not easy, sunshine. Let me give you the
wait. I got to say hello to Hoff.
Hoffmeister. So let me tell you this. It's not easy working with Collect Invest because he brings the whole fucking show down at times. Now, I don't mind the guy. I personally like him, okay? But sometimes he jumps on and it's not the right mojo.
Another one of OC's.
Okay? It's not the right mojo. So I sometimes don't put him on my stream. So he's not blocked, but I got to work with the panelists who come on, and sometimes it's poison to bring him on. And I'm not going to bring him on if it's poison for me. I got to do what's best for the punters. The punters are paying big money to get the best possible shows I can possibly produce.
No, you could be bothered. You're
$50. I'd like you to stay here, Knar. I got to read you a Bear statement. Let's hear from Bear. Cheers. Also, Angelic, you can't leave. You can't ever leave us. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that's exactly right. Now let's do the super chat for Bears. So Bears we've got big money in. Actually, I just got, by the way, Knark's lying to you. Angelic and I are streaming on his own platform very soon. You know, it's a wacko. Knark's lying to you. Angelic,
Tommy. Spend some time with your girlfriend, with your fiance, for fuck's sake, with the fish fingers.
Okay, let me read you a.
Instead of spending every moment watching fucking streams, Tommy.
Okay.
You're a ball washer behind the scenes, ball washing.
Let's have a read of the comments that came through to me from Bear. Okay, everyone's paid big money to hear this. I'm going to read. It's quite a long thing, so just sit down, get your orange juices, and we will read this.
Yeah.
Arch, he got a Cybertruck, Arch. He got a Cybertruck. That's your money. That's your money. Yes. How do you fall for the same shit every time, Arch? You know what he's doing? He's creating content for Watch Nick tonight. This is going to be their segment.
This is Curly's talking point.
And you fall for it every time. The stupid fuck. He gets it every time. Yes, Cybertruck, your money. It's your money, Arch. Yes.
Hey, speak of the devil, we got Curly on there. Hello, Bo. How are you?
Here we go.
Hello, Bo.
I think his audio's bad. Anyway, Arch, while Curly's connecting, I just want to touch base. Let me ask you a question. I hear there's an email floating around from your dear friend who left.
Manifesto. It's a manifesto, JJ. It's the Bear Manifesto.
I thought this was your dear friend who left you at your weakest moment, sending everyone a message that JJ is all about the money. Who's the only scumbag who charged you in this whole place, Arch? Who extorted you after he took over the position? Who extorted you for cash? Was it
That's
me?
Mookie.
Was it Curly? Did we charge you to come on your show? Or was that Bear Clooney, Arch? Who did it to you?
Hey,
Who leaves you like a sack of wet potatoes every time the going gets tough? Toothless Bear
Oh
Clooney.
man, Bronx JJ is loose.
He can
Archie,
suck
I'm
my
on a
dick.
profit share
He can
program.
Suck my fucking dick, Arch. I come on here. I'm not an employee. I come on here for fun when I feel like it. I don't answer to a fucking toothless loser. He could suck my fat cock.
Ooh.
He's a paper tiger. He's a fucking clown. If he wants to come back, let him come back. I don't answer to him. He could email everyone behind the scenes. I'm not Marco.
Now, hurry
Bear,
up,
you wanna meet me in
send
person, Bear?
Watch
I'll
Nicholas the
crack your
message.
fucking
Show's
throat.
on, baby.
I'm tired of these fucking people. Suck my dick. I don't work for anyone. I do what I want.
And I'm on a profit share program with you,
Anybody-
Archie. Right?
I
mean, I don't-
You way more money than Bear. Let me ask you a question. This cocksucker Bear puts you in a position, Arch, where he takes control over your whole show. He berates you every show, telling you you're shit. You're
Sounds
a
like
loser
Knar.
without him. Gets in your head like a bad boyfriend who makes you think you need him to survive. Then, after he chases everyone away, he leaves you when you need him most. That's when he leaves you. Am I wrong, Archie? He tells you you're unprepared. You
Wait.
Did that fat fuck ever come with a topic? Shut the fuck up, Mark. Shut
one
the
sec.
fuck up, Mark. Did
You've
he
been
ever come
upgraded.
on with a fucking topic or even put his fucking camera on or do anything resembling a good show? He did nothing but talk shit about people. He's a toxic piece of fucking shit. I don't give
talking
a
about me
fuck
now?
about him. So he can
Let him
email
finish, Knar.
anybody
Let
he
him finish.
wants. He can email anybody he wants about me wanting money. I never asked you for a fucking penny. I did nothing but ever come on here and help you. Unlike that fucking scum rat fuck who's trying to suck the life out of you, Arch. Oh, work for me. I'm the manager. Takes all control, tells you your shit. He's like an abusive boyfriend. Arch, am I wrong? Did the fucking guy ever come with a topic for you, an idea, put his fucking camera on at least? He's bare minimum. That's why his name is Bear. Should change it from Bear Clooney to fucking bare minimum. Sat in his fucking office with his stupid fucking ceiling tiles up there, his moldy ceiling tiles, eating his fucking sandwiches that he got his butler to deliver, whatever.
I'm getting you
While
hard
you're
here,
trying to
JJ. I'm
scratch
getting you
out-
hard with this. Hey, this is A grade. You've been withholding. Where have you
Am I
been,
wrong,
JJ?
Arch, stand up for yourself for once. This guy manipulated you into a corner where you needed him. He treated you like an abused ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
what he
Tan's
did to
job.
you.
That's Tan's job, JJ. That's
At
Tan's
least
job.
Tansdale paid him $30,000. What did Bear give him, Narc? He had to pay him. He fucking extorted him for money. Come on, get the fuck out of here, Arch. If you don't have the balls to admit it, I can't come on here no more. You gotta really. I know you're in a desperate.
Where's
place,
this?
but I gotta
Hey,
say
where's
this
this A
again.
grade
Come
performance
on.
been before, JJ? Where's
Hey,
it?
Art.
You've been
Hey, Narc.
withholding.
Let him
You're
finish.
withholding.
Let him finish.
No,
You're
he's
gonna
been
have.
withholding.
Hey, Narc. You're gonna have the whole show to yourself for now until fucking infinity. So just let the man
No, you
finish.
don't tell me to shut up.
Go fuck yourself. How's that? How's that, Narc?
Hey,
All
we just gotta
Go
finish
fuck
this.
yourself.
Up on 2 super chats. I got Elds $5. AC3. Why not plan and invite panelists beforehand? No one will jump when you invite last minute while on air. Even Grifter Timmy can assemble a panel. Fair point. We got, yeah, I don't know, $5. Pluto, when was the last time you wore a pair of jeans? I hate jeans. Fat people don't look good in jeans. Okay? I've always disliked, I wish I had a figure for jeans. They look bad on fat people. Mobster, $2. Higgins has a midget urinating orgy movie we saw. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Ross.
And we've
Hey,
got
Curly,
also,
how are you?
we got Madman, $5. Angelic Slayer, I was just kidding earlier. Run while you still have the will to live and be free. Now, I'm going to read. I got paid $50 by Madman, and what happened was I was just having a personal conversation with Bear. I told him
No,
I
he
visited
didn't. That
my
wasn't a
son
personal conversation. This
yesterday. I
cocksucker
said,
sent that out to everybody, Arch. He sent it out to
I said,
everybody.
I don't care about my YouTube problems. I don't care anymore. It's what I said to him. I sent that at 3:41 a.m. I was a bit. I didn't sleep well last night, and
And
I
Arch, let
said,
me ask you a question. Do you think he should be emailing you this bullshit when you're going through what you're going through? This is what he needs to bust your
yeah.
balls about? How you
Hey,
show,
let-
how
JJ,
Archie
one
was doing
second,
on the
one
show?
second. Nathan, do me a favor, buddy. Just jump off right now. Let us finish, okay? You don't mind?
All right.
Thank you, Thank you, Nathan.
Okay. Frankly, they fucked you really good. JJ
Yes,
is
we
all
charged
money
you.
orientated, but does a good job hiding it. He could not care less about your platform, and the only reason he appears to look caring is to maintain nice image he created amongst your viewers and followers.
Yeah, I gave a
Curly
nice image
enjoyed the
today.
platform, but even more, he enjoyed control and power. He grabbed on it. He is driven by numbers and perceived power and could not care less about anyone except those who are feeding his ego and or those providing him platform to screech on a daily basis. Tan is a control freak and narcissist who believes he controls the world and pays to play and to be entertained, and whose ego needs constant affirmation. He creates bum fights for his personal enjoyment and creates toxic narrative behind the scenes to watch people fighting, struggle, and act irrational. He is pissed at me because I refuse to return and give him entertainment while fighting OC and Curly. He was encouraging that. I have no interest to fight anyone for his sadistic pleasure and entertainment. And you, he's talking about me, and you suffer from narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, characterized by a lifelong pattern of exaggerated feelings of self-importance and excess need for admiration and a diminished ability to emphasize, I think he means empathize with other people's feelings. So that's the summary of how I see most recent version of so-called Archieverse. I absolutely don't want to be part of it. I cared about you genuinely as a friend, but came to realization that we have never been friends, actually. And whole bullshit about me being paid is overblown out of proportion. We both know that you made more money than when I worked for you, and that my pay was symbolic and significantly less than the 40% formula that was applied later. I understand that your channel is your business and that you support your family by doing it. And this is why I don't want to see you gone and destroyed. I still cheer for you to do well for the sake of your family. So my most sincere advice to you is to finally take proper control of your business, to stop depending on only one customer financially, to reduce wasting your money, and to put good content that your viewers would appreciate and reward financially and by giving you viewership. And finally, make your own decisions. Where are you taking your channel and who do you actually want to collaborate with? Don't let everyone else drive their fucking agenda using your platform. Make your own decisions for a change. I do believe Tan will be back because he just wants to have people beg and plead for his return to feed his fragile ego. So go ahead and join that begging and pleading, but diversify as well and try not to depend on him only. I only care if you are going to read. I don't care if you are going to read this on the stream like you read our other conversations, because I stand behind my words and opinions. I am neither troll, neither genius in narrative, neither marketing genius, but someone that was your friend and always wanted best for you.
Wow, and he calls you the narcissist, huh?
Hey, there's a lot to absorb there, JJ. I got to be honest with you. There's a lot to absorb.
The main points are everybody's flawed except Bear, right? I mean, that's the main takeaway, Arch. He told you what's wrong with everybody and how great he is and how you fucked up the best thing that ever happened to you. It's like a toxic relationship, Arch. Abusive boyfriend.
Look, it is tricky. It's a tricky thing.
No, it's not. You're just blind and you don't have a spine to stand up to him.
JJ,
you
I'll be honest with you. I just got to work with what I've got. I've got to work with the talent that my resources, right?
And that's why you'll never get ahead. Because one time you called him out, I remember, and you said, fuck Bear and all this stuff, and you took it all back in hopes that he'd come back. He dangles his little carrot in front of you, and you fall for it. Do what you want, Arch. Honestly, I don't mind. Like I said, you've never paid me.
I'm just here, JJ, to talk watches with you. That's why I'm here.
My point is, I come here at my leisure for fun. I'm not obligated. I don't work for you.
No one obligates you to come.
No,
That's
I don't mean.
Right. We like you here.
I'm talking about his perspective of me. What I do on my own private time is my business. I don't have to answer. Who the fuck is Bear Clooney that I have to answer to him? You're my friend. I respect your time slot, and that's about it. I come on when I want to because it's my enjoyment. I've never asked you to pay me to come on. Have I ever asked you for a penny or to do anything for me?
No. Look, and I think I've been pretty loyal to you. I stayed with you.
You have, 100%.
I've been pretty loyal to you, JJ.
Right, 100%.
And I mean,
look, I just don't understand where all this thing is coming from. Where is all this bullshit coming from? He just hates me, Curly, and Tan right now. So he's having a hissy fit.
Look, to be honest with you there, I tried my best for a lot of these people. I'm disappointed that Mookie's got his own channel. They moved away from the dungeon. I'm disappointed, okay?
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. You don't even know what the fuck you're even saying. You're disappointed. You want to see some fucking analytics, fucking you fat fucking ungrateful jagoff?
I'm just, hey.
Where's your fucking money coming from?
Yeah. I appreciate everything you do.
No, you don't. You don't even know what the fuck you're even saying.
Look, all I'm trying to say is,
hey, you know what? Hey, go with Bears. How long have you had that fucking manifesto? And that coward was given the option today to talk this out on your behalf for what's good for you, Archie. I never pretended to be your friend. If this delusional fuck took him 2 years to figure out.
I've always stood by you, Curly. I've always stood by you.
I've never had a problem with you. It's you know what the problem is? You're influenced by fucking people who are actually the real narcissist, who actually don't have your best interest in mind. And for you to even make a statement, make a statement that we pulled away from the dungeon, I just did a fucking dungeon for you that made more than your fucking main show yesterday afternoon. And you know what? Why don't you fucking tell the truth? Who did you offer the 40% to? That gummy bear fucking he got offended?
You know what? It's a very tricky business.
You fucking treat high value people the same as you treat anybody. That's your problem. That's your problem, Archie.
I've always worked with you. You know that. I tried my best.
It's not the problem. I don't have a problem with you.
Let me just say one thing. What's the difference if Mookie has a channel and he's doing well, if Curly's still regularly doing dungeons and getting you money?
Well, that's exactly it. I think they're trying their best, right?
But you let these guys get in your head. Arch, everybody wants to eat. Everybody wants to do something, you know? Everybody wants to have a little success. You can't, nobody's here at your behest. Like, you're not the king of Egypt. I don't understand. If the guy wants to do
Queen of Sheba.
You just read a Stealing the Leads manifesto. That's what you just read. Stealing the Leads manifesto.
If he does a Mookie show and he feels like doing a dungeon and he's making everybody money, everybody should be happy with the guy. Not saying you should do more for me.
I agree with you.
But you just said you're not happy that Mookie's doing it.
That's got Madman there, $2 dangling little carrots. We're talking bird brain now. I mean, I got to tell you something. The thing about the
Curly's the only one out here putting on shows for you, making you money when you're sleeping. That's all there is to it. If he wants to make Mookie a little bit too, it's none of your business. To be honest with you, it's none of your business. It's not okay. You don't need your permission. That's the part that baffles me. And I know you don't believe he does, but you listen to idiots like Knar and Bear, who do nothing for you, who sit there with their camera off, complaining while eating sandwiches.
You know what's funny, Archie? You know what's funny? Read that manifesto. Do you see fucking Watch Nicholas's name in there anywhere?
Nope.
You've been played like a fucking $2 whore. I've never treated you like a fucking prostitute.
This
okay?
guy is behind the
and I
scenes
never
making
used
plans
you.
with all other people.
When I say pay to play, I do it out of respect because you're letting me use your platform and you're the only one that doesn't interfere. The other fucknuts that you have that pretend to have your best interest interfere, okay? I'm welcomed on JJ's platform. I fucking won't stream without fucking Mookie. Plain and simple. He's my partner. I have a team. We put on content. People like the content. I don't have a problem with anybody until you get a manifesto, a stealing the leads manifesto from some guy who got his fucking ego bruised because he thinks that I'm supposed to bow down to his fucking bullshit. And he sits there and writes you a fucking manifesto, a stealing the leads manifesto, and you take it hook, line, and sinker, okay? Because I saw the messages you fucking sent. You are going to charge us 20% for your fucking link? What do you think your fucking link is worth? JJ does watch fucking content. He doesn't need your link. And the only guy that ever used that link.
One thing, honestly, I don't want it anymore. I honestly don't even want it anymore.
The only guy that used that link as a carrot dangler was Bear. You never even used your own link. You never even used your own clout. That guy uses everybody else. He used Tan and he used you as fucking fictitious clout. And you're so desperate, you'll let anybody on these panels and you'll let anybody fucking insult valuable people that bring money on your fucking table, and you sit there like a lump and you don't say shit. So you know what? Enjoy your fucking narc show. Enjoy not knowing what the fuck is going on. Enjoy the people who are actually undermining you, and sit there and you and Luxy Poo that have no clue what's going on, okay? See how long that lasts. You had some fucking gimp fuck with his veneer teeth come on and call Tan high fucking maintenance, and you sat there like a lump, like fucking Tan didn't even matter. And I'm no Tan simp, but I'm a team member, okay? My team is Team JJ, Team Tan, Team Mookie, Team Tommy, okay? You know why? Because they have your best interest at heart, whether you realize it or not. Team Bear, read his fucking manifesto again. Like JJ said, he's projecting his own fucking narcissism, self-value, okay? His old self-grandizing fucking value on top of you. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Everybody he named. He said me.
And why don't you fucking tell the truth? Why don't you tell the truth that you didn't want to pay him his fixed fee anymore and you wanted him to do profit sharing and he got insulted like a cunt? Because that's the truth and you fucking know it. And you think you fucked up? No, you did a smart move. He's the one who fucked up. By trying to fucking punish you by proxy, using fucking Watch Nick, that stuttering cuck as fucking proxies to insult and fucking fucking annihilate your platform to where nobody wants to come on here anymore. Why don't you ask yourself, how come people are willing to fucking go on Mookie's channel or go on Watch Nick's channel, but they don't come on yours? You think that just happened because you're not providing good content? Or you think it happened because people have been hitting you hard for weeks with a negative fucking narrative and blaming everybody else but you? You're accountable for what happens. You don't want to be, but you don't have anybody else to do plausible deniability anymore. So if you don't want to fucking listen to JJ and step up, okay, and actually fucking protect the people that fucking bring value to you, then you know what? Good luck with fucking Narc. Good luck with Bear. Go ahead, do it without Tan. Without JJ, without me, without Mookie, without a team.
I haven't even turned on anything. I just came in.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
What is your opinion then, Arch? What is your opinion on what Bear's saying? And if you think that's the only email he wrote, you're out of your mind. If you don't think he's writing bad ones about you to other people, I mean, look, if the choice is yours, look, to me, Bear's low value, to be honest. He was never that important. He made himself important through me, Tim, and Marco, pushing himself as this fake manager who no one ever asked for or needed. He came on and did some shows with you. You know, one trick pony with the soy wars. Just because it worked once doesn't mean that's the go-to formula. It's never going to work again. The guy never.
He managed things behind the scenes, JJ. He managed things behind the scenes.
You lose 3/4 of your audience to Tim. He managed to fucking go behind your back with Watch Nick, and he managed to try to go back to Tim recently again, but Tim abused him because he realizes he's irrelevant. So now he's desperate, and his last hurrah is to come back to you. He's mad because Tan welcomed the Colony and OC and those guys, and he hates OC. He doesn't like me. Apparently, I don't know, all the fake phone calls. Oh, I love you, JJ. You're my friend. All bullshit. The guy's a backstabber. I never forget. He was telling the story of how Tan always had his back on your show. What was it, a couple months ago? And how he would never betray Tan because that's his boy. Fucking 1 month later, he's writing all this shit. The guy has a spineless. He definitely has no real friends. I want nothing to do with him. Arch, you're great. I'll come on when I can. Like I said, you've always been a friend and someone I come for fun. I've never tried to take any money out of your pocket. The link, I really, honestly, not only do I not care about it, I don't even want it. And to be honest, for those who say, oh, the link is, whatever, the link is to keep me from streaming whenever I want, basically, if you want to look at it that way, if you want to play hardball. But that's not what I want to do. You're my friend, and I don't want to try to mess you up. How about when Bear Clooney called me up and said, let's start a channel to go against Archie? We could take everybody. Did you hear that story? No, because I'm not a fucking scumbag backstabber. Like
he did that with me and Watch Nick.
Right.
Okay, and when it didn't work with us, he went to JJ because he wanted to fucking destroy Rebel Stream, this fucking ungrateful fat fuck.
This guy is not your friend, Arch. I'm just telling you this as a friend. You could take it, you could leave it. I don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you now, if you don't stand up to this guy once and for all, I'm out. I can't be on here with that guy around. I'm not telling you make a choice now. You do what you want. I'm just saying, I don't know how you fucking fall for this guy's bullshit. You got some super chats, by the way, Arch. Let's get those.
We've got some super chats. Let's have a look at these super chats. We've got GB $2, AC3. Time to trade in the BMW for a yellow cab. Thank you.
Very true,
We've got Herman Love, $2. Curly, your heart is going to give out. Relax.
Yeah, go find that tree in a rope, Herman. Do everybody a favor, including yourself.
And we got Pavel, $20. The soy wars never ended. It was simply a long armistice.
Tim pulled the wool over his eyes. Marco pulled the wool over his eyes. Pulled the wool over his eyes.
I got to tell you,
how stupid. How
you know what?
I
may not agree with Bear at times, right? But I do genuinely believe he has been a friend to me. And I'll be honest with you, JJ. I honestly see you as a friend, right? I don't care what anybody says, okay? I've had a few people try and hose me down with you, and I said, look, I don't blame JJ at times. I made a big fuck up when, let's be honest, I got so incensed with Marcelo, I said some stupid things to Mental Jock, which I shouldn't have said. And I understand you want to keep a low price, you want to stay out of it for the dust to settle. But I've always said, JJ, you're a New Yorker, right? New York is a tough place to survive, okay? And I got to tell you something. I don't begrudge anybody who can survive in New York. And I got to tell you, man, when things are, it's very tough. This is hard you don't want to upset. I've been appreciated. You brought Ali Reza here. You brought so many, America. You brought so many people into me, right?
Well, I didn't bring America, but let me ask you a question. Why do you think you're not having as good effect with the Colony? I mean, I see plenty of Colony guys in the chat, but why do you think you're not having as good as possible? It's because Bear fucking chased them all and made them fucking hate coming here. So
look, I'll be honest with you. I really do love Bear, but I was furious when he didn't make Diego welcome here. I mean,
that was a catastrophic, Archie. That was a catastrophic mistake.
Well, it wasn't good. However,
Archie, hold on a second. You had an incredible opportunity to extend an olive branch to 200 or 300 people who had been disenfranchised and had been recently kind of pushed away from Tim's show. And I sent Lucha Bedic Mark, I sent Buckley, I sent Diego over to your stream, okay, as a show of good faith, and they were ridiculed and they were attacked, and that was a a signal that they were not welcome and that their money wasn't welcome, their support wasn't welcome, and the effects of that weeks and weeks and months later is still there. And I need you need to work harder to do great content. You need to do work harder to build bridges with more people, and you can't let these toxic clowns destroy everything that you built for the last decade.
No. And
and that was his narrative too, right? That I benefited the most from Tim's thing. I didn't plan. You could ask OC. I didn't ask him to send anyone there. This is just what naturally happened. Maybe people just feel comfortable because they're not getting abused. You know what I mean? You got to decide what type of show you want to run, Arch, and who you want to run it with.
I got to be honest with you. The problem is, and Curly can back me up on this, Curly. You know, the best way I found to control Curly is to let Curly do whatever he wants. That's what I tried to do with Curly.
But Archie, I've always said me and you have never had a problem. We have never had a problem. It's always the people who think they're your fucking managers. Actually, it's one guy. Okay, it's fucking Stuttercuck, and because Barry is so much of a coward, he uses Stuttercuck as a fucking mouthpiece. Okay, it didn't go unnoticed the day that they played bad cop and good cop. The day that you had Marcelo on here and you were doing your apology video, that one guy says, "Oh, people need time to go through this, on their own time," whatever the fuck words that Bear used, and then he had Stuttercuck question my fucking loyalty and JJ's loyalty because we weren't here when everybody knew that the only two people that were supposed to be on this panel, and TINT set it up in the group. Okay, was supposed to be you and Marcelo, but they jumped on, right? They jumped on at that moment to play good cop and bad cop. You don't have to be a fucking chooch to know what the fuck a good cop and bad cop are doing, and they're both dumb cops. Okay.
I got to tell you something. I got to tell you this here. We got CB's got a $5.
You don't fucking you don't get leads stolen from you. You lose them.
Yeah. Arch has a hard time telling his friends from his enemies. And I got to tell you, sometimes, right? I got to tell you the truth. With Bear, I love my Bear. I love my Curly. I love my JJ. Let me say this to you.
Archie, this is just desperate talk. You know that? With this love this and love that. What are you talking about?
Curly, I've never been freer in my life. It's like
enjoy your freedom.
I wear boxers for the first time.
Enjoy your freedom, Archie. Enjoy your freedom.
Let me say to you, Curly, I said to Bear wanted me to turn on. He wanted me to turn on OC, but OC has been a friend to me, right?
But this is the point, Arch.
Has anyone else asked you to not a bad guy.
Asked you to turn on Bear? He's the only one who consistently asked you turn on JJ, turn on Curly, turn on OC. Why? What is his point?
Turning on people, okay?
But what is his point of doing that? That's not helping you.
This is the same guy who banned Plastic, same guy who banned Jamie, same guy who banned Dodger, same guy who fucking banned who else?
The only thing is, I got to tell you,
who else?
You know, with Richard Sumi, Mr. Sumi, the Prime Minister of England, right? After a while, you collect collateral damage. It's collateral damage, right? You got to remember, Bear tried his best, right? He tried his best, and then it comes to... Now, look, you got to remember this, and I say this to Bear. Bear said, Bear actually accused me of not being friends with him. I was only interested in money and and that's it.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I knew that like the first time that I started running dungeons. What's wrong with that? It takes a genius to figure out you're simply transactional.
You know, I said this to Bear myself. I said, like,
that's
Bear
his problem. That's his Archie. That's his problem,
him, right? I tell you, who's really the evil one? Okay, let me tell you. The evil one is that grifter. Okay, that grifter, Tim, is the nastiest son of a bitch. Let me tell you a story. I want to share a story whilst I got JJ and Curly on the panel and OC. Tim claims when the green room incident happened, I said to Tim, we're going to make I wanted to make green room commit suicide. That's what he reckons, right? Now, the reality is I never said nothing to that fuck. And what I said to Tim was, I said, Tim, you better make sure he gets home okay. That's what I said. But make sure Green Room gets home.
And who
I
is his
remember-
biggest proponent, Arch?
And Tim looked at me and said, Arch, I'm exhausted. I said,
Archie, you can't even get your own narrative right. You did say something to him, and he recorded it, and he told everybody he had a recording of it. You know what the recording was? And Lolex said we already went through this on when I was on Watch Nicholas's channel. You know what the recording was?
What's that?
It was you saying you wanted Tim's help to kill Green Room's channel because Bear's the one who fucking was, at that time, was the one who was saying that he was stealing your leads. And you know why I know? Because Bear came on the fucking Green Room's channel because I stopped doing a dungeon and he accused me, he told me and Narc, why are you guys here helping make this guy his money?
To you. You know what? Let me say something to you, Curly. I want to say this to you whilst you're on the stream. I said to, okay, so you know, Tim blew it all out, and guess what? Then Tim says that me and Diego colluded to make him commit suicide by wrecking his channel.
Archie, nobody believes it. Nobody, Archie,
and
nobody.
the other thing is too, Curly. I want to say
I don't want to fucking get into this
Who
garbage.
created that monster, Archie?
Curly, I want to say one thing to you, Curly.
Who created that monster? You never answered the question, all right?
Curly, let me say one thing to you. I wouldn't turn on OC. I said, OC, I don't mind OC, but I'm not licking Tim's ass. Tim's a cunt. I've always said that. And I say this to you, Curly. I've been loyal to you.
What the fuck does that even mean? I don't even know what you're saying. This has got nothing to do with loyalty.
I never control anything. I
know, Archie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe JJ needs to speak to you again about what the fuck what he said, because it makes sense. I never had a problem with you. JJ doesn't have a problem with you. The problem that we have is you had a manifesto that was sent to you, a stealing the leads manifesto that's as old and stupid as fucking dirt. Okay, you don't get leads stolen. You lose them. Okay. Plain and simple. And if you're going to have fucking high value people, okay, being undermined by low value people, you always, this rinse and repeat cycle that you fucking have done over the years is all caused by one fucking guy. Okay, the guy who sent you to stealing the leads manifesto, the guy who fucking sends you screenshots of whether somebody's super chatting red chats on JJ's chat. It wasn't Lux. It was him. This is as old. That game is as old and stupid to manipulate. It's to manipulate weak-minded and desperate people, which you seem to be 100% of the time. I'm sorry, Archie.
Hold on a second. Let me just ask you a question, Archie. Do you not find the timing of this message sent to you curious? That you're having a rough time with the show right now, and at a low point in your show, you all of a sudden, after weeks of not hearing from Bear, get this email about me and Curly and Tan, all the people he just so happens to actually dislike personally for some reason. They're all the problem. You don't find that curious that he's not manipulating you at all? I mean, I don't know. Look, if it's not penetrating, Arch, I'm not going to waste my time. I came on here to say a few things. Number one, Bear could suck my dick. He's always been a fake, phony friend who always pretends he gets manipulated, but he's a piece of shit. I've been nothing but nice to him, and he's been talking behind my back for weeks now, so it's about time I call it out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said anything, because honestly, I don't really give a fuck. To me, he's irrelevant in this space anyway. If he didn't hitch his fucking train to you, he'd be irrelevant. So whatever. He doesn't do shows anymore, so I really don't give a fuck about him. Number two, you're my friend. I come on here at my leisure. I don't owe anyone anything. I don't even want a link anymore. I appreciate it. It was nice, but I don't care. I don't come on here. I'm not nice to you for a link. I'm nice to you because I like you. I don't care if you send me a link. Don't send me a link. It really doesn't change anything I'm doing, to be honest. The only reason Bear's upset is because I actually do a good show and people like it. Maybe that's why people watch it, but he'll never admit it because he's a jealous cocksucker. But that's all right. Good for him. And you need to decide what you want to do. Look, you want to listen to these people? I mean, look, I think Curly's doing things for you, making you money. I don't see Bear doing anything except asking you for money. Won't even turn his camera on. God forbid comes up with a fucking topic for once. Does nothing to improve the show except sit here and bullshit with you and then send all these fucking cornball emails behind the scenes to try to get you riled up and aggravated, made you lose half your audience, built up your biggest competitor in Tim, who was nothing until Bear used all your resources to fucking endorse him. If you don't see it, you're blind. I don't care. I know people in the chat like Bear. That's fine. It's their prerogative. They're just viewers. But if you don't see what the guy's doing to you personally and to your fucking business, I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I want nothing to do with him anymore. I see right through him. He's a fucking bullshit fucking artist. He's always been one. And that's it. And as far as the links, I don't want them anymore. I appreciate it, but now I don't want them.
It's a tough game. Do you understand?
No, it's not a tough game. You just got to wake the fuck up and grow a little bit of a fucking spine. You know what he's doing. You called him out on it.
I just got an email from Bear on WhatsApp message. He goes, if anyone wants to respond on live stream now, they can super chat $50 now, and I will jump on and respond.
Nobody cares. I don't have nothing to talk about.
CB there, $5. Archie, you try to keep your foot in too many shoes. Sometimes you have to let old friendships go for a bettered future. That's what they say, guys. This is exactly what they're saying. I got to be honest with you.
Archie, at the end of the day, it's about respect for the audience and
Sure.
earning the audience. You have to earn. No leads are stolen from you. No leads are taken from you. You have to earn the respect of the audience with great content, great topics, great panelists. And if you have a toxic environment where panelists are being driven away, then obviously it's going to affect the quality of your content day after day after day. You have to put your foot down, demand high standards from your panelists, demand high standards in terms of the effort that you put into your own show, and the audience will come back, and the super chats will come in, the memberships will come in. But you have to put in the effort. You can't leave for China for 2 or 3 weeks and sit in some some lonely room over there and expect people to feel sorry for you. You got to get back to it and give the people what they want. Give the people great content.
Yeah, some very strong words there. I got to be honest with you. I've tried to keep people happy. This is what I try and do. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep everybody happy. I don't want to have an argument. I don't want to fight with anybody. I want to try and keep the wheels on the bus going. I want to keep the momentum up. That's what I've tried to do.
We understand that, Arch, but sometimes you got to do what's good for your community as a whole, and you need to decide who's good and who's bad for the show. A million personalities are not going to get along.
No.
That's what you need. It has nothing to do with you personally getting along. I have a million friends that I personally get along with. Some of them fucking hate each other. I have to manage that. That's life. So do you.
Yes.
It's your business.
Yeah. No. It is tough. It's very tough at times. There are times when you have no idea how to respond. I mean, I could easily go off half-cocked and burn. We got Ronnie Paul has just sent.
Nobody else is writing fucking emails.
Bear, get on. What the fuck is going on? I need a scorecard to follow what's going on this channel. Can you come on? I don't think it gets any clearer than that. What's they've said.
Thank you, Ronnie Paul.
Thank you, Ronnie Paul. Indeed. Look, you've got to understand. I try and keep the peace. I just try and keep the show going. It's not easy. We got Bear has just jumped on. What's going on, Bear? Talk to us. I don't understand.
What you don't understand?
Okay, who wants to fire a question to Bear? I've always loved Bear. Let me say that. I've loved JJ. I've loved Tan. I love everybody here. Especially Ross when he puts a shirt on. Now, JJ, you were saying you had a problem with Bear. What problem do you have with Bear?
I was saying I did, or did an email come out that I responded to that's been fucking floated over that I got 10 people messaging me on WhatsApp, people talking nasty. Did I say anything? I don't know. As far as I know, everything was good until it wasn't.
The one thing that I kind of find weird, JJ, is
what do you find weird, Bear? Let's hear this. Go ahead.
I find weird that you actually have a balls to criticize somebody's physical appearance. That
that's how you want to start this? Did you tell
that
Tanzil that I'm short and fat? You're the one starting with the physical appearance. What do you want to do? Fuck me? I don't understand. What do you care what I look like?
I
You're the
don't
one who
care
said
what
it.
you look like. I just
Right.
find
So
it very
now you're
strange.
trying to switch it that I said it about you. I was replying to what you said. And you said that to multiple people, that I looked weird. What is your obsession with what I look like? What do you want to do? You want to have sex with me?
I don't really give a fuck what you look
You
like,
do, because
but
you email people about it, and I have the emails and the messages.
show them.
No, I don't show them. I'm not you. I'm not a backstabbing scum like you.
No, you're not
You're
a
a piece of
Travel.
backstabbing.
shit dog. You're a piece of
$100
shit dog.
entertainment. We love
I
our
never said a
bear.
bad
That's
word
what
about you,
Travel.
but you go behind the
So
scenes talking shit about me to everybody.
will I
You're a
be able
fucking backstabbing dog.
to talk without interruption?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. You can talk. All right, go ahead. I'll just mute myself.
Thank you. So my email that I expressed and I stand behind today has nothing to do, Curly, with stealing leads. It has to do with how I perceive, and I repeat, how I perceive the latest version of so-called Archiverse. I decided to leave, and Tan has pulled every possible trick in the book to bring me back. Even at this point, I'm not sure if this was his way of doing it. I explained to Archie and had a good conversation with Archie why have I left. When I sent him that text, the timing is really not relevant. It's just that it kind of got accumulated to a point that I had to let Archie know because he was continuously being fed that I am just taking a break and coming back. And I wanted Archie to understand what are my issues with him primarily, which we discussed in person, and I think he understood my perception on things. And I repeat, this is my personal perception. Do I have a problem with Mookie making money? That's total nonsense. I think that everyone, and literally everyone, that appears on this live stream or participates in this show in one way or the other benefits in some ways, because nobody here is doing it for charity reasons. So everyone has their own benefit out of it. And I might not be saying things right. I might not be right about what I wrote, but this is my perception. This is how I see it. And it completely triggered the people.
Did you
Now,
expect it not to? Are you going to go on and on, or we can have a conversation? Because we need to
I,
address these points one by
actually, to be
one.
very honest with you, I don't want to have a conversation with you.
Right. So then I'm not just going to let you have a fucking manifesto over everything you're saying. You leave like you always leave. When the going gets tough, you leave Archie high and dry. You do care about the money because you wrote emails about JJ's about the money. What about you, Bear? You're the
Actually,
only one who actually charges Archie, right? You're the only guy
the
who actually
only
charged him.
the only
All
thing
right.
I have to say really
So
about
if
you,
you don't
like
think we can respond to that, I don't know what to tell you.
you're very fake and phony, and you're very
Me? You're
sensitive.
the one. I
Yeah.
love you. You're my friend. Then you're writing emails about me behind the scenes. I didn't write no emails about you to anybody, did I? So who's
Okay.
fake and who's phony, Bear?
Yeah, I don't want to get
You're
into
the fucking
screaming
phony.
matches.
Nobody has the balls to call you out, maybe, but I'll call you. You're the phony. I didn't write anyone an
No,
email
I
saying
really don't
anything
want
bad
to.
about you.
I don't
You're
have
the one.
you,
I love you, JJ. You're like my real life friend. Then you're emailing people that I'm doing this and that. I don't know, Bear. Who's the
JJ,
phony?
JJ. I have zero interest in getting screaming match with you. So go ahead, scream,
No,
done,
I'm
and then I'll
asking you a
continue.
question. Who's the phony? I didn't write the emails. You wrote the emails.
You are 100% phony.
But you wrote the emails. You call me and tell me you love me. You're my
I
best
answered
friend.
your question. You want to scream more, or you want me
No,
let
I'm
me
not
talk?
screaming. First of all, listen, don't play the mind games with me. I'm not screaming. You told me I'm phony, but
Yeah,
yet you
you
call
are.
me. But yet you call. I'm giving you an example. You call me. I love you. You're like a brother. You're my friend. And then you email people bad about me. Do I do that to you? So who's the phony?
You are phony. I answered that
Okay.
already.
How? How?
I don't
How is
need to
that?
explain. I already told
Right,
you.
because you're
I
full of
see it.
shit. Because you're full of shit. That's why. I provide
I
an
don't waste.
example
I
of
don't
how
want to
you're a
waste energy
fucking
on that.
lying fuck. You're a liar. I provide the
Okay.
reasons. But you can't because you're
Let me
wrong.
know when you're done.
I'll never be done. I'll be here to answer all night. I'll never be done. I'm not going to let you go on a fucking rant and sit there silently. Not happening.
We got a super chat here from CB, $20. My question to Archie is: will you have to pay Bear 40% now that he's jumped on the stream? I think that's a joke there. Bears doesn't want anything. Bear actually said to me he wants to stay out of the whole thing.
Can't answer the question of why he's bad-mouthing me, but calls me up and says he's my friend and he loves me.
You are the least value person on this
That's
stream.
your perceptive. I think you are. You don't even turn your camera on. You have no topics, and you charge by the show. I think you're the least valuable.
Wait. Can I ask something? You wanted to stay out of it by sending you a Steal the Leads manifesto. That's how you stay out of it?
Yeah.
No, Curly,
you can't just leave. Okay, Archie, thank you. You know what? I thought we were friends, but obviously you're a transactional person. Took me 2 years to figure that out. But you know what, my friend? See you later. I'm out. No.
Curly, thanks
That's
for
how a
coming
man
on,
does it.
Curly.
That's how a man does it. He doesn't write a fucking manifesto with no solutions in there. What are the solutions? Alienate the last people that you had of value? What happened to Tan? What happened to his dear friend Tan? What happened to your dear friend Tan? So Tan asked you to come back. When you begged him, twice to come back after you threw him under the bus.
If you ask, I'll answer it.
I don't want an answer from you because you're full of shit. Nothing you say is actually valid. You think because you write some eloquent manifesto that took you a fucking week after you've been undermining behind the fucking scenes for a fucking month? You're full of shit. You've always been full of shit. And Archie's problems always stem because you think you're the most important guy, a decision maker. Your decisions are always wrong. And when you went back to jump on Timmy's stream while we had the London Bro House going on, you went to go suck his cock. He fucking threw you to the curb.
Actually, Archie knows exactly the reason why I did that.
Archie doesn't know shit. We know what it is. You're full of shit. You ain't coming. I don't give a fuck. You think you can tell whatever you want to Archie when he's desperate and he loves everybody. The only people that matter are the people that I fucking had teamwork with. And it wasn't you because you're too fucking busy. You playing good cop and bad cop with the stuttering cunt. You're full of shit, Bear. Now, you know what? I'm going to read you something from a very smart man. Bear will return, okay? After 2 days of the honeymoon and super chats, he's going to have to settle in for the grind in which he's going to leave. That's what you do. These super chats he's getting today is like it's like the first time you fuck a virgin. Then it's over with. Then you got to sit there and make a relationship, which you are incapable of doing because of your jealousy, your envy, and your fucking YouTube fucking megomaniac ego that you have.
JJ, it's your turn now. Go.
Yeah, you're the victim. You're the victim. You fucking deformed motherfucker. You're the victim.
Sending the emails talking shit about everyone.
Yeah, you sent the manifesto.
The bash. You're the one who started this whole thing. I never mentioned you at all. I thought we were friends. You told me you loved me. I don't know. Now I'm
Curly, your turn now. Go ahead, Curly.
Read your Bear, why don't you do the audience a favor? Read that manifesto again. Read it. You wrote it. Read it to the audience. Go ahead and read it to him.
I would love if JJ.
Curly, don't even argue with him because
I'm not arguing. I'd like you. I would like you because you didn't want to.
The sympathy play right
you
now.
didn't agree. You didn't want to agree to do this fucking publicly. You want to do it privately. I want you to read this audience, Archie's audience. Read your manifesto. Go ahead and read it. Read it word by word and explain it to us. You have all the time in the world, gentlemen.
Are you going to super chat?
We got a
Go
super chat
fuck
here.
yourself, you fucking toothless fucking coward pussy motherfucker. You're a pussy. You're a coward.
Yeah, you're giving him the
You're a
sympathy he
fucking
wants.
coward.
Look,
You're a
explain the
coward.
sympathy game. Curly,
Read
don't
your
play the
manifesto and
sympathy
explain to this audience how you were trying to help Archie. Read the manifesto. You wrote it. Read it. Took you a fucking week to put it together.
Oh, yeah. About a week, right?
In between PayPals.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirk Diggler, $5. Both you fat fucks haven't seen the Digglers in years, 10 years. And we got Ron the Actuary, $5. Thoughts on rumors that Seiko may increase prices by 3.5%. Thank you, Ron. We got Mr. Bob's Nightmare, member for 1 month. Go, Happy Meal, go. Tell them, Curly. And the Diggler, $2. Curly, please take your nitroglycerine and aspirin.
That's a good advice.
I got to tell you something, Curly. I love you. I love you, Bear, and I love you, JJ. You guys are always my friends.
So much love. I love it. Good. That's positive.
Okay?
Hey, Archie, you know what? I never pretended to be your friend.
It's
Never,
okay.
not
You
once.
don't have to.
I'd like Bear to read his manifesto that he wrote and explain it to the audience. Let's do it out in the open. Go ahead and explain it.
I'll do that to how I feel. I didn't jump on to read. It's already read.
How do you
People
feel
read
by
it.
doing it behind the scenes to everybody one at a time? Like a rodent?
Well, I got to be, in all transparency, I got to say, I sent Bear a very...
No, he sent that to 1 million people, Arch.
No, he didn't.
He did, because they messaged me, forwarding it to me. What are you talking about?
He replied
You don't
to
even
me
know what the
first.
fuck you're
I had a
talking
really
about.
hard time yesterday. I woke up at 3 a.m. I sent him a message and he responded with that. Didn't you, Bear? You wrote it on the spot. There's mistakes in it. You didn't think about this for a week, did you, Bear? Let's be honest.
Oh, I wrote it to you first. I did forward to some friends that I consider friends. Yes.
Yeah, right. Because you're a good
But
friend.
you wrote it after I sent you the photos, didn't you?
That is correct. But
Yeah,
you don't
see-
have to. You don't have to. I have a zero need to justify myself to Curly and JJ. Zero.
Right, but I'm still going to expose what a backstabbing liar you are, that you say you're a friend and then you do shit like
That's
that.
your.
People
You
need
just
to know.
That's your just
People need
opinion.
to know, Bear, what you're up to. They need to know what a
People,
manipulator you are.
people will make their own opinion based on what they
Right,
see.
and I'm going to
hear.
tell them what you do, that you mail out messages talking bad about people that you call directly and say you love them and you're their friend.
I really don't give a fuck what you're going to do.
I don't give a fuck what you think either. That makes two of us, pal.
Good. Let me know when
See,
you're
but the
done.
only guy
I'm never done, Bear.
the
I'll
only
be
guy
here all night.
that loses because you express your opinion to him is Archie, your dear friend Archie, whose interest you always have in mind, right?
No, at the end of that, he's not as
That's
friendly
the
as you, if you
that's
listen.
the only person that ever loses is Archie. That's why Archie loses teams and people that work for free and don't work for free. Okay, and the minute he wants to put. The minute he wants to put you on profit sharing, you fucking go running like a little bitch crybaby because you felt you got insulted.
I understand why are you asking me to read again. You obviously have not read or understood what I wrote.
Oh no, I understand it perfectly. Believe me, hey Bear, I understand it perfectly. I've seen a million fucking coward goofballs like you, jealous, undermining, insubordinate fucks like you, with your 7 fucking simps, okay, try to pull this fucking charade. The only thing that matters is the only guy that affects Archie's bottom line, the worst, is you. Okay? Is you. I asked my team, the people I consider team members, if they wanted to speak to you, and they said absolutely not. There's nothing to speak about. Okay? Plain and simple. Now it's up to Archie what the fuck he wants to do.
I never wanted to speak with the team.
No, you just wanted a $50 super chat to fucking stroke your ego. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Bear.
To speak with you.
Bear, you're such a fucking simpleton. You know what? A smart guy always comes off like a simpleton when he puts his ego first. You're the MPD. You are, not Archie. You are. And you've always made the bad decision because you put your ego before Archie. And it's come at the cost of many, 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 many donors. Okay? And it's been exposed many times. You have zero credibility with anybody that's got fucking value in this Archieverse. You want to fucking talk to the fucking drums, the fucking the bottom fucking feeders, and watch Nicholas's chat? Go ahead, entertain them. You and your 7 fucking dopes. Have fun, Archie. Good luck, Archie. Good.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Curly. We love you, Curly.
I'll talk to you.
By the way,
I'll talk to you, JJ. What's that?
We love you, Curly. We love you.
When is the next dungeon?
Archie, you could take my keys, okay? I don't work in a toxic fucking atmosphere that you fucking, you refuse to clean up.
Sure. Well,
hard to clean that up, man. Very difficult to clean that up.
I'm sad to hear that, okay?
How you doing, OC?
Good, Bear. How are you?
Good, thanks. Okay.
I gotta tell you, there's
let me tell you something about JJ.
10 ArchieLuxury memberships. Thank you so much, Madman.
You see, people are jumping into this conclusion that I wanted to jump on with Timmy and collaborate with Timmy, and so on and so on. I never really had that intention. People that know me and people that I trust know exactly why I attempted to go on Team Right. There are certain people in this, and I'm going to take opportunity of this one as well. There are certain people in this community that I insulted in an unexcusable way. Watch Nicholas for making fun of his spine and making a comment that was completely inappropriate and playing on the what's it called dungeon, nasty comments about him, and I did have opportunity to apologize to him. Mocking and belittling Jeff from Australia, the older gentleman, which we called the Rolex penthouse or Rolex head home office, and I wanted to apologize to him, so I did. I wanted to jump on Tim's live stream to apologize about primarily one thing. I created this expression on, and Archie knows this. Am I correct, Archie?
Yes.
I wanted to apologize to Tim for calling him one-eye grifter, which is disgusting, and I'm ashamed of saying that ever. So that was my goal, but he did not allow me, and I don't blame him. It's his channel. He manages and controls his channel. So I'm going to take this opportunity to apologize to him about that. And finally, I want to apologize to OC for a disgusting name that I called him. He never really insulted me. We had a war. We had a tactical
We had a
war.
war. We had a war, but it was always on the stream, Bear. It was never personal, and it was never off the stream.
Understand. So for that comment, and I don't want to, you and people know what comment I'm referring to. It starts with the letter P. I apologize deeply. I'm ashamed for saying that. I am simply wrong. There is no excuse. Also, I did apologize to what's his name, Jonathan Higgy, for saying that he is N-word, German wartime N-word. So these are the people that I owe apology to, and I basically wanted to do that.
Just quickly,
Now-
there, I got a message from Tan. I'm going to have to agree with JJ and Curly. I've received 100 messages tonight. I'm out for dinner. As long as Bear is around the Archieverse, I also don't want to be around here either.
That will not be a problem. I will absolutely not be around the Archieverse. I just came on tonight to answer the questions why I left and what's bothering me and so on, and to completely to clear the record. One thing about JJ that I want to comment. The only thing I want to comment. I actually asked Archie this question. I asked this question some other people. What is the real difference between JJ and Tim? What makes JJ such a good guy and Tim such a bad guy when it comes to ArchieLuxury? They both started on Archie's channel. They both created their channels thanks to Archie. They both benefited from collaboration with ArchieLuxury. They both monetized their channels and made money. And they both, as a matter of fact, JJ has more punters that moved to his channel.
You have no proof of that. You're just making up some bullshit number right now,
I'm
Bear.
giving
You did
my
your
opinion.
sympathy tour. You apologized for calling people the most horrible things for years. You think a little apology is all it takes. Now that
No,
you've
I
done your
don't.
sympathy tour,
I
here
really
comes the
don't.
JJ attack. Go
No,
ahead,
it's
Bear. Your
just
plan is so obvious.
that's the only thing. The only thing I want to say. I personally think it's a moment of the day. People just choose who is the bad person. People just
You do
decide.
that. You do that. You
Of
flip flop back
course,
and forth. OC was
of
bad.
course.
Higgins was bad. Now I'm
So
bad.
did
Tim was
you.
bad.
You were saying nasty as shit about OC, and now you're good friends.
Yeah.
No,
And you.
JJ never said negative things about me on the air ever.
Oh, come on.
I never called OC a pedophile. Let's get the record straight. Ever once. We
Yeah,
had a
you're a good
stream
guy.
fight.
You have that image of a good
We
guy.
No,
You're a
that's
very
not an
good guy.
image, Bear. I just know where a line is, and
You
I
you
don't.
worked you
And
worked
you
very
don't.
hard on that image.
No, it's not an
You
image. This is called a personality. See, I'm not a fake
no
like you. I don't need
JJ
to create an image.
JJ
I
JJ.
just
Come
don't
on.
cross the line on certain things,
So
Bear.
anyway,
Like you
that's
calling
this
Marco's
is
job gonna ruin his life when you went after
this
him.
is
Gonna
this
tell his
is the
stepdad. You are an
this is
evil
the
person.
example that I'm giving so that I can just illustrate how basically
You left
two.
Archie because the going got tough, like you always do. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Tell
sure.
your story here.
Oh, thanks, JJ. I appreciate that. You're a nice guy. You're that nice guy. You're
Nicer
an
than
awesome
you.
guy.
Nicer than you.
I don't know. Don't Not everyone agrees with that. I mean,
All
let's
right.
be honest. There's always we're polarizing type of individuals. There are
Yeah.
people who think nicely about you, but there are also people who don't think so nicely about you. Believe me.
Sure there are.
Of course, you know that. So ultimately, what I'm using this as an example is not to belittle JJ or to make Tim look great, but it's just that you know what? It's almost
Did
like
I ever
there's
stream
all
directly against Archie for 3 hours a day, every day? Did I do copy his refrigerator? Did I go after David SW? There are so many differences between me and Tim that this is the most asinine thing I've ever
no
heard.
because you were
Do you
more
think people
more.
are really following you down this road?
Oh yes, some will and some will
No,
not.
because well, if they're not
Some.
critically thinking, Bear. I never rebel streamed
Well,
Archie.
you asked
I
me a
didn't
question.
badmouth him saying
Can I
let's kill.
answer? You're just repeating your question. I'll answer that.
Well, I was following up again.
That was just your approach. That was your tactics. Your
No, it's not a
tactics is
tactic. I don't
it's
rebel
you,
stream Archie. I don't do what Tim does. So you making the
because it
comparison
would it
that we're exactly the
because
same
you
is
do
fucking
not
stupid.
rebel stream Archie
Right?
because it would not benefit you.
How do you know that? Bear, you know how
Oh,
many
I
people
know
ask
that.
me to do that? Do you
I
think you're
know
the
that.
best show in town? Are you really that full of yourself?
No. There's
You
other people
are.
who
You
are.
are.
You see, you benefit from the
I
fact that
benefit by
even
waiting till
Archie's
everybody's half asleep and England is already in bed. Right.
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 Here
I
we
buy
go.
that.
Got another
I
super
buy that.
chat. Nick
Right.
M, $5. Archie needs to put a summary of all the drama and its current state on his website. That way, punters like myself that pop in late aren't lost. Dirk Diggler, $2. Just settle this and have JJ and Bear run a 10K race. I got to tell you something, guys.
Can
I've
I
actually
finish?
yes, you can.
If you don't mind. So I'm using this as an example that there is always a need for some type of enemy, some type of bad person, two sides of the medal, Narc and Curly, OC and Bear, JJ and Tim, and so on and so on. I personally think that one thing that Tan was always right about is the content is the king. And that remains to be proved over and over and over again. And ultimately, people do love drama. Like it or not, drama brings the views, drama brings the money. So I also understand that. Now, my comment about 10, he confuses me a little bit because he literally did everything in his power to bring me back. And then maybe sometime, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days ago or something like that, it all turned. Whenever he quit again from ArchieLuxury because of me, and I wasn't even on a live streams. And it was because some of the people, and they're really not that important of the people, but some of the people felt that I was pushed out and that he was part of that pushing out system. And he I basically did not want to tolerate those comments any longer. They were bothering him. But in the same time, he perceived that as me being responsible for those comments, which is 100% not true. I have not encouraged anyone to make those comments or to try to say that without Bear, everything falls apart. That's a bullshit. 100% bullshit. I am not even 1/10 or 5% of the value that 10 provides for archivers. I know that. I'm not stupid. The guy provides financial support that's unparalleled. Number one. Number two, he creates narrative, he creates topics, he creates drama, he creates bum fights, and people love that shit. They want to watch it. Okay? The thing that I believe, and I'm giving my opinion, that pissed Tan off was because I did not want to return and get into a bum fight with Curly and OC. Because I just fucking felt that it's not something I feel and want to do. And he was saying things like, you can just come back, fuck OC. If you come back, you can ban anyone. You want to ban Curly, Curly's gone. You want to ban OC, OC is gone. JJ, you never really came in the conversation because honestly,
Because I'm irrelevant.
no, don't take this wrong, but your value to Archie from people compared to Curly and Tan is really minimal.
It is obvious. Yeah. I mean,
So,
I see
so
that clear as day. I never did.
okay, so that's it. This is nothing. I'm not putting you down. I'm just
No,
saying.
I am a realistic human. I totally know.
Okay, and you kind of doing your own thing. You don't even really need a link. It's a different story. I just the way I see it, that's the way I was saying. So then at once it changed. Now I I became a bad guy without even being on a stream. I don't know exactly why. I
According
don't.
to who though? Who said this? That you became a bad guy?
Tan, Tan. Who else? Tan. No, basically, he's leaving because of me. Because of people saying that show is better with me or show is not going to survive without me. Let me put the record straight. There's no fucking way that I can compare to Tan. There's absolutely no chance. There's no way I can win the war against Tan. There's no way I want the war with Tan. Tan is the type of guy that basically, if he wants to put his funds and effort, he can destroy any channel. I mean, from these small channels. And I remember getting with Tan in fight originally over JJ, Tim, and Marco because he basically got his ego hurt and he wanted them out. And I told Archie to fuck him, tell him to fuck right off and keep the best team that he ever had. And to this day, I think that was the best decision I made. But the things changed, the circumstances changed, the donors changed, and everything changed, right? I basically feel that at one point, 10 was the only answer to Archie's financial survival. And it's becoming more and more of that. Ultimately, if you look at the situation, uh, even though Tan is only about 25 to 30% of the super chats, his work behind the scenes, his support for Archie in many other ways is unparalleled. I am just a fucking insignificant guy who was on ArchieLuxury, who had a specific shtick with Archie, and some people liked it. Now, my pay, that's been a long argued story. My pay was actually proposed to me and suggested by none other but Archie. As a matter of fact, his proposal was to pay me more, but I said, no, I don't want to. I do appreciate the fact that you want to pay, and I took it seriously. I was ready every day, on time, 3 hours, and I was getting paid only when I was available for a full week, 7 days. For this full week, 7 days, I was getting 450 Australian dollars. That is approximately 300 American dollars for 21 hours of work. Or let's not call it work, assisting Archie being his sidekick on his channel. You work out what is $300 per 21 hours. Am I complaining there wasn't enough? Absolutely not. But the big sums that are being mentioned, the big dollars that people are talking about, are absolutely not true. There's no sense of arguing that. Archie can approve. Archie can tell me if I'm not telling the truth. Archibald? Archie? Anyway, to continue with what else I want to say is every day, every time we would do the show, we would evaluate the super chats, what they came in, and so on. And I can tell you with certainty that those funds, those revenues, were never, ever, my pay was never, ever reaching 40%. The reason I'm using 40% is not to mock Curly, but Curly brought up how I was just costing him money. Trust me, if Archie felt that I'm costing him money, he would have said something. But he was always the one asking me to come back and wanting to pay me. The whole thing that I'm just getting text, so I get a little bit I can't multitask. The whole thing was really mutually agreed and beneficial for him and for me. People say, and a lot of people say here, that I left because of OC, which is not true. I did not leave because of OC. I was primarily, originally, very affected by the death of Archie's son, who happens to be the same age of my son. And that really affected me in a bad way. I needed a break. I told Archie that I'm going to take a break, and he was completely understanding from that perspective. But then certain things transpired after that, and I discussed them with Archie. I was confused, depressed, and demoralized, seeing how the thing was handled after the death of his son. I didn't like it. I'll be honest.
Can I ask you something, Bear? Can I ask you something? Bear, can I ask you something? Let's do some arithmetic.
Why are you interrupting me? I want to finish what I have to finish, and then
because you're fogging over. You're fogging over and just lied. Okay, because first of all, it was Archie who showed a reoccurring payment of $326 fucking dollars or whatever it was. Okay, you just said what? You get paid $300 for 7 days work, right?
Correct.
Okay, times 4 weeks, right?
If I'm available.
Well, let's average it out. You said that you don't make close to 40%. Archie keeps 60%, a profit share of what I make, okay? He has to pay you. You're on salary. You were on salary. He was paying you $300 a week.
What I'm trying to tell you, literally, and you.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not an employee. Second of all, I didn't do dungeons every single day. I did it maybe at best twice a week. Okay, twice a week. He kept 60% after fees. He had to pay you. After his Google fees, after his taxes. He paid you $300 a fucking week, right? $1,200 a fucking month.
Why are you bothered by this?
Because because you're fucking lying. What big figures? There was no big figures. There was no big figures. It was actually Archie showed the payment. It was $326 fucking dollars, whatever it was. He showed it. It was a recurring credit card payment. You just said that you didn't make anywhere near 40%. What are you talking about? Archie kept 60%. Archie gave Mookie. Because I don't make any money. I pay. I don't make. Archie, you gonna let me finish, or are you just gonna keep interrupting because I'm calling you out on your bullshit? Okay. Archie paid Mookie 40%.
I'm gonna keep interrupting because you are not allowing me to respond.
there's no. I'm actually responding to your fucking lie that you just said a fucking minute ago. Okay, by mentioning.
I did not lie. I did not.
No,
lie.
yeah, you did. Either that or you don't know how to do arithmetic, which I doubt because I think you're pretty good at it. Okay, Archie paid Mookie, my partner, 40% after Google, after taxes. Okay, he paid you $300 flat fee, 7 days a week. Okay. After fucking taxes and after fucking Google fees. That came out of his profit. That came out of his net. Okay? So you cost Archie a lot more money than than he had to pay us on the dungeon. The 60% he kept. Okay. The 60% that he kept, this is after the fees and after the taxes.
Okay. All right.
Okay? Nobody ever mentioned that you made an exorbitant amount of money. You made like fucking minimum wage. But I'd like you to acknowledge the fact, you and Archie, okay? You and Archie, that he wanted you to fucking change over to the fucking profit share margin.
No.
Right about when you disappeared.
No.
Oh no? No? What's in your manifesto?
Curly, how about this?
What did you write in your manifesto?
Curly, how about this? You know how much I love my son. You know how much I love my son.
I'm not. Hey, listen, Bear. Do me a favor. I came on to correct one thing, and that was that. Okay, and most of the times when we did dungeons, okay, it wasn't floated by TAN. It wasn't floated by TAN.
Archie,
you were floated by TAN. 25% of anything you put in your pocket was because TAN was in the chat. Fucking nailing $5 super chat after $5 super chat, and when he wasn't, you used to get upset.
I said that.
Yeah, because Archie had to pay you $300 no matter if he made a profit or not for the month.
As a matter of fact,
so just be honest. I know it's really hard concept, but be honest.
But he always made a profit.
Because of TAN. If TAN floated it, he did.
It's not just because of TAN. Let's not be unfair to many other people.
No. I'm saying after he had to pay you $1,200 net. $1,200 net. Okay. $1,200 net. If TAN, what are you talking about? Never.
I never worked 4 weeks a month. Never. The most.
He had to pay you $300 for you to show up 7 days a week. You're an employee.
Correct.
You're an employee.
But I never worked 4 weeks.
And he had to do that. He had to do that after his Google fees and after his taxes.
Yeah.
Whether if he made fucking $1,500 for that month, which he's had some of those kind of months.
He was making money at that time that my pay was not 40%, was maybe 10%, and he can tell you that.
He doesn't have to tell me that. I actually got I got the numbers that he goes off of. Okay,
sure.
But you made a statement that first of all, like I said, Archie didn't keep 40%. It cost him 40%, but that's after he pays Google and after he pays taxes. No, you do because you put it in your fucking stealing the leads manifesto.
Yeah, I still gonna say that if I was going at that time with profit sharing, I would have made more money.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah,
not even close. No, you wouldn't have.
100% I would.
Not even close, Bear. Not even fucking close.
Absolutely, I would have.
Bear, you're a fucking liar, and that's why I wanted to come on. Not even close. Not even close, because you take a fee after fucking taxes and after Google.
Okay,
the super chats he gets.
When you're done,
the super chats he gets when he's got to take his fees out for taxes and his fees out for fucking Google, okay? But he still had to pay you fucking $300. If you were on profit sharing, you wouldn't make that. You wouldn't make $1,200 whether you work 4 weeks straight or whatever it is. Parcel it out. You wouldn't make it, especially if TAN didn't float it.
Here, let me just catch up there. Amazing Air Show, $2. God bless us all, everyone. And Madman, $5. Seriously, how bloody good is Holden Caulfield's book going to be? Guys,
I'm getting the first draft.
Guys, I'm going to have to leave. I've got to go to an appointment. I can leave it on or I can end it. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's up to JJ and that's up to JJ Bear.
If the screecher can stop, I can I can just finish my thoughts and then I'm gone.
You said that like a half an hour ago.
I am trying. I've been interrupted by JJ. I've been interrupted by you. If you will watch back this stream, you will realize that I'm just trying to explain to people about the things they were asking for the last month. Okay? I was going and explain finally.
Let me ask you something. That message that was read about
Curly,
Tan.
if I wanted to be interviewed by you, I would have jumped on a Mookie stream. I don't want to be interviewed by you. I have no interest in talking with you.
No, you like fucking sending you like sending you like sending emails behind the scenes. Then you fucking ask for a super chat to jump on, but you want to what? Blovier for a fucking hour?
I thought you left, Curly. Did you leave or are you still here? What's your
I don't know. You tell me. Kick me off then if you don't like it.
I'm not here in a position to kick anyone off. I'm nobody.
No, you're just the guy that sends PayPals to get messages read about a guy that you sucked his cock twice and threw him under the bus twice to get him back. But then when the guy wants you to come back with no strings attached, nobody said you had to be nice to OC. You were just too coward to be on a fucking panel with him. Instead, you want to go in people's chat and call them fucking names, which I guess you apologize for. Really sincere coming from a fucking two-faced fuck like you. You're so fucking discredited. You've been so discredited. That's why you hate my guts, because I play clips of you discrediting yourself. You discredit yourself. It's so easy to do. You're a waste of fucking time to play clips out of. You and your seven simps that pretend they're a fucking army. The most low value, no super chatting fucks. That's who supports you.
I don't hate you. I really don't. I
give a fuck if you hate me or not. I never did.
Well, apparently you do. You keep.
And I don't hold a grudge. You're the one that fucking writes Manifesto and sends them behind the scenes, sends PayPals to have some fucking. Well. No. You're projecting yourself. Hey, Bear. You're projecting yourself. You're projecting yourself.
Not at all.
When you said you've never lost a donor, one of Archie donors to Tim, I fucking played 17 fucking, and I didn't even get all of them. I played 17 that you lost. There's super chats and the money that they used to send Archie. That was all you. You're a fucking liar and you're a two-faced fuck. And this is what you do.
Okay.
So what? You're supposed to fucking sit here and bloviate your manifesto? This is going to be great content. Great content.
Hey.
Okay, I've got to go, guys.
Okay, Archie. Thank you for having me on.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Don't end the stream, hey, Archie. Don't end the stream. We got an after show that we got to do.
Okay.
I wanna just say that I really try to explain to everyone. I might actually do a stream which is controlled and doesn't allow people to.
Let me guess. We'll watch Nicholas. You're gonna do it, right?
No, actually, no. I was thinking if I do it, it probably will be on my favorite channel, which is with Angelic and Tommy.
That's a better. I like that idea.
And that way, I can actually tell my story.
Okay, I'll leave it on here.
You should do it on your channel.
I'll leave it here, Curly. Okay.
Don't worry, Curly. I don't really. To be honest with you, Curly, you're very affected by all this, and you shouldn't be.
Not affected at all. I eat. I'm not affected.
Here. Curly, I'll leave it here. Okay.
Yeah.
You close it then. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
The guy that loves everybody is the one that's always affected, Bear. That's the one that's always affected by your misjudgments. And I love the fact you try to compare JJ to fucking Tim Wright, and you say that there's no difference.
I love you all, guys. Please come again tomorrow. Please. I love you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Rouse.
Hey,
well, that went well, guys, huh?
How are you? How is everybody?
Okay. I think the link went through, and I think we're gonna do a Mookie lounge. Okay. That was fun. Gentlemen's, JJ, I'm glad that you're so much like Tim Wright, JJ.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Anyway, all right, I'll see you over there, Curly. Sure.
See you guys.
See you later.
let's thank the super chatters at least. We could do that. Ross Rachel Brady was the first super chatter. Thank you, Ross, my sweetie.
You're welcome.
My sweetie. Hey, check your PayPal.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See you, Ross.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Billy Jeans, thank you, Billy Jeans. Pavel, thank you, Pavel. I guess are we doing a Kurlock show on the fucking Archie Luxury?
Here we go. Kurlock.
Panel?
Reborn.
You got to admit, at least it's not boring, right?
Listen, I mean, 400 people, and Archie goes, "Up, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go." When was the last time he had 400 viewers?
I don't know. The bots must have had no place to go tonight. Although I think there may be half that. I think there may be half. I don't know. We'll have to look at the analytics. We'll see. We're numbers driven.
That's right.
Angelic Slayer. It's time I say goodbye. I have done my very best. Thank you, Mookie. Thank you, Madman, Paisan Madman. That's Ozzy Mateship guy right there, not a bogan. Eldest, thank you, Eldest. Thank you. What the fuck is that? You don't know. You don't know. Thank you, you don't know. Thank you, Mobster. Thank you, Madman. Thank you, Madman again. Thank you, JB. GB. Thank you. Thank you, Hermie. Go fuck yourself, Hermie. Thank you, Pavel. Thank you, CB. Thank you, CB. Thank you, Mobster. Thank you, Ronnie Paul. Thank you, Pavel. Oh, Pavel throws on fucking big money. Thank you, Durkee. Thank you, CB. Thank you, Durkee. Thank you, Ron, the actuary. Thank you, Dr. Bro's Nightmare. Thank you, Dirk Diggler. Thank you, Madman again. Thank you, Nick M. Durkee, thank you. Durkee, thank you. Amazing Air Show Vids, thank you. Madman, thank you again. And Pavel. Thank you, Pavel. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show for tonight. Honeymoon is probably over. I mean, it's going to be back to the grind come tomorrow. We'll see you later.
All right. See ya.
See you in a bit.